Dude, our hotel room was haunted. Yeah, it was haunted. So yeah, keep on watching. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How are y'all doing? I hope y'all are doing great. In today's video, like I said, it's gonna be another I guess story time. I was out running errands, and so I thought I would pop on here real quick and tell you another incident that happened to moi and my familia. Yeah, so grab a drink, grab a Coke, a coffee, water, whatever you are into, and let's get started. Yeah, so let's get started. Like I said, it was about our hotel room being haunted. Okay, this happened back in 2011. No, take it back. 2013. Have y'all ever heard of Texas Frightmare? I don't know if y'all are from Texas or whatnot, but here in Texas we have an event called Texas Frightmare. They do it every year, and in this case it was in Grapevine, Texas, and anyway, they have it every year, and it's just a cool place to go, a cool event to go to. They have, actors from whatever. Anyway, this year that we went, which was 2013, the reason why we wanted to go, because it was the year of The Walking Dead. I don't know if y'all remember The Walking Dead, the series from AMC. Me and my family were just Walking Dead fanatics and whatnot. Anyway, so that was the reason why we all wanted to, go to this event, because they're just really cool to go to. If you haven't been to one, they're just awesome. You have to understand, our family, we're into horror movies, we're into all that kind of stuff, so this stuff is very exciting for us. Okay, but yeah, they have panels where you can buy tickets to watch your favorite characters on a panel. They have Q&A, they have booths, they have signing autographs, they have dances, they have parties. I mean, it's everybody dresses up, in their favorite character and their favorite costume, blah blah. It's just freaking awesome. Okay, that's what Texas Frightmare is all about. Well, my daughters had already gotten their tickets, and you have to understand that the tickets, the event was happening in the hotel. Okay, so it was a hotel there in Grapevine, and so I wanted to get a room there at that hotel. That way we didn't have to, leave, get in the car, drive God knows how far to get to the hotel to go to the event. So anyway, my daughters had already gotten their tickets. They had already gotten their hotel rooms booked, right? So they're like, Mom, get online, blah, blah, see if you can get a room. No luck. I would get on every morning and they were booked. Months ahead, for this event, it was already booked. And I'm like, man, I really didn't want to go and have to stay at a hotel far away, and having to drive. And I wanted to be at the hotel. That way we could just get dressed, whatever, go downstairs and do our thing, Nothing. We had no luck. And I was like, well, I don't even want to go. I don't want to go if I can't stay at the hotel where the event's happening, right? So anyway, days go by, and it's already like 4 days to the event, and I had already given up. But I get on my computer and I'm just, get online. Well, guess what? A room pops up, and I'm like, oh my God, book. I booked it, and I called my husband, I called my daughter, I said, we're going. We got a room. Got excited, and anyway, fast forward. We leave, to Grapevine, we drive, we get there, and it's like this. It's so packed. And like I said, it's by the airport. So, it's packed with, pilots, and you just see all kinds of people, all walks of life, even, people all dressed up in their, scary characters, and, it was just, I can't even describe the feeling you get when you go to something like that. It's my natural habitat, I guess you could say, but it's just an awesome feeling. You're just like, oh my God, this is awesome. Anyway, so we check in, and the girls, they go to their room, and it was me and my husband and my little one, and we check into my room. Oh my God, is that my dog? Oh, y'all. He got out. That little booger. Anyway, I think my daughter's gonna get him, but anyway, sorry about that. So we check in our room, no big deal, basic, you got your two, I think it was two queen size beds. As soon as you walk in, it's the two queen size beds. Or as soon as you walk in, it's the bathroom, and then it's the two queen size beds, and then your TV's like right in front of the beds. It's very basic. No kitchenette, no studio. It was just very basic, very, very small. Okay. But that's all we needed. So we settle in, no big deal. We settle in. This is the first night. We were going to stay 3 nights, mind you. Okay. So that was our first night. And, so anyway, first night was awesome, y'all. I mean, you just go through the crowds, you have your tickets to whatever you want to go do. You just, take pictures with all these, people that are just fans like us, and it was just a really neat night. I mean, we just met so many people. I don't know if you know Dee Wallace from E.T., Cujo, that actress. I don't know if you know her, but I got to chit chat with her, and I got to talk to her. I got her autograph, got a picture with her. Danny Trejo, my daughter got a picture of Danny Trejo. I mean, it was just anyway. It's just a cool event to be. Anyway, let's get to the point. I'm sorry, I'm just rambling. First night went great. We got in late because there was so many different events. So by the time we got back to our hotel the first night, it was like we crashed out. We were so tired, Next day, day 2, same thing. We got up early. We went downstairs, had breakfast, it's just so cool. Anyway, did our thing that day because every day it was different events or different whoever you wanted to meet. So, day 2, that night when we came in late. It was like 11:30, well, not late, but 11:30, midnight, something like that. And it was just a different vibe when we walked into the room. I don't know what it was. It just felt a little different in there, like almost like a heavy feeling in there. I don't know. It was just a different vibe from the first night. So my little one was tired, so we get her in her PJs. Well, we put her on the other what did I say? Queen size bed. So she's like next to us, and then we get in our bed, right? And we always turn off everything, but we leave the TV on so you can have that the lighting in the room. Okay, so the TV is like, our bed's like right here, and the TV is like right in front of us. Okay, and beside the TV is the table. And we had gotten Whataburger. We had picked up some Whataburger. So we had Whataburger bags. Our trash was kind of still sitting on top of that table, whatever. And then on the ground in front of our bed, we had our suitcases just thrown on the ground. Because, I'm not the type that I sit there and put all my clothes in the drawers. No, I don't do that. So anyway, we had our suitcases on the ground. Some were halfway open. Some were zipped up. It was just kind of a little mess in there. Whatever. Anyway, my little one's asleep. My husband's next to me. He's already crashed out. And I'm just like this with the remote. And the TV's right directly in front of me, and I'm watching, I don't know, a late night show or something. I don't know what it is. And like I said, it was just feeling kind of weird in there. And I was like, just creepy. I just had this weird feeling. And I dozed off, okay? I dozed off, fell asleep. Okay. This was probably closer to 1 o'clock maybe when I dozed off. Well, about, I don't know what time it was, something woke me up. I have a pattern with this kind of stuff. Something woke me up, and I'm thinking it was closer to 3-ish probably. Something woke me up, and I opened my eyes. I'm on my back, and opened my eyes, and I could see, my husband's knocked out. He's facing me on his side, but he's facing me, and I'm looking at the TV, and I'm like, I put on my glasses because I'm blind as a bat, as y'all know. I put on my glasses because something woke me up. I don't know what woke me up. And I could hear, guys, somebody walking in front of my bed. Like, you could hear them walking, like, when your legs rub against each other or just the movement, and I could hear it going in front of my bed. And I'm just like this because you have to understand, it's the bed, and then there's the dresser, and there's the TV, so it's like right there. And I'm just doing this, and I'm like, and and at first I thought, okay, maybe I'm not awake. I'm just not awake. I'm freaking myself out, whatever. So I'm just, and my TV is on mute. Okay, it's not, there's no noise or anything, so it's on mute. It's just the lighting from the TV, the glare, whatever, and it's dark in there. But you could see, you could see pretty much in front of the, well, you know how it is when you have your TV on. Anyway, I keep hearing something walking in front of our bed, like just back and forth, like right there. And my chills, my hair started standing up, and I'm doing this like to my husband to wake up, I'm like, and he's like opening his eyes, and I'm like, wake up. And he's like, what? I was like, listen. I said, listen, look in front of us, listen. So then he sits up, and he's kind of like trying to wake up, and you could just hear, it was like an invisible person just walking back and forth. But the craziest thing, guys, is, when you're watching TV and at night or whatever, and let's say your significant other crosses the TV, and of course it kind of dims out and then gets bright again. It was doing that. Oh my God. It was doing that. So every time, whatever this ghost or whatever this little, well, I guess it was a ghost, every time I would walk in front of our bed, the TV, the glare would dim, and then like it passed by and it light up again. And I'm like, holy cow. Of course I was saying other words, but, and my husband, the skeptic over here, is like, he's just like, what is that? I was like, I don't know. And I didn't want to freak out because my little one's in another bed, I don't want to, and I'm just like, what is that? What is that? And we're whispering because we're like literally frozen, because the door is like over here, so you have to get off the bed and go. I mean, oh my God. Okay, then he doesn't want to get up. I don't want to get up. That's nothing, guys. You could hear, like, it started getting in my suitcase. Whatever this thing was you could hear like my stuff in my suitcase moving around. Like, all I had was like clothes and stuff, but I had some like Ziploc bags with like, shampoos and stuff in there. And I could hear that. Like, they were going through that. And I'm like, this is not happening, dude. This cannot be happening. And I'm looking at my husband like, holy crap. Okay. So we're just like this. I'm like this with my covers, and I'm just like, freaking out. And he's like, he won't move. Then whatever this thing is, this ghost starts, I saw that like it crossed the TV again, and you see the glare, or you see it dim down, and then you see where our Whataburger bags and stuff were at. Like, they were going through the bags. You could see the bags, like, not moving a lot, but you could hear like they were going through the bags and like just moving them around. And then my husband's like, that's it. My husband jumps up, he turns on the light, because we had lamps, but he wanted to turn on the big light. He gets up, well, he has to go like towards the front door to turn on the light, and he turns it on. And of course the little one wakes up, and we didn't want to say anything to her, and he's looking around. And of course our bedroom, we have that the lock, that latch that you put so nobody can break in or whatever. So that's still on there. He looks through the bathroom, he looks under the beds. Nothing. There was nothing there, y'all. There was nothing there. And I don't know what it was. And needless to say, we could not sleep that night. We slept with all the lights on. I think the next day we got another room or something. I don't even remember. But I told my husband, I said, we are not sleeping in this room again tonight, because we were going to stay another night. I don't know what it was. There was something there. What? I don't know, and now that I think about it, it's so funny how we couldn't get a room. And we had already given up, as far as getting a room. And lo and behold, at the last minute, this room just popped up, and people say a lot of things happen in hotel rooms. You never know. I mean, thousands and hundreds and millions of people sleep on that bed, stay in that room. You never know what happens. You never know if something bad happened in that room, or you just don't know, and crap just likes to follow me around, and I don't know. I can't explain it. It was so freaking real, guys. It was terrifying, and we didn't sleep for the rest of we were like, we're not going back to sleep. And it never happened again because we had the lights on, but I don't know. I don't know why this stuff happens. There was another time we drove to Santa Fe because we were going to Durango, Colorado. And it was just me and my husband. We went to Santa Fe because it was a long drive. I was like, let's just stop in Santa Fe, get a hotel, and then we'll, take off in the morning to Colorado. And same thing. I remember we stayed at like a Holiday Inn Express, and it wasn't an old one. It was nice. You could, fairly new. And we got there real late. We were so tired. And, same thing that night. I'll never forget. We crashed out, have the TV on. And no. I didn't have the TV on that day because I don't know why, but we didn't have the TV on that day. And I remember it was kind of like storming outside. And there was a big old huge window on my side of the bed. And we had all the lights turned off and everything. And I remember that there was an incident with that too. Something woke me up and I could hear somebody walking on the side of my bed. Like, crap, man. I had to use the bathroom. And I could just hear it just moving on my side of the bed. And I was like this with my covers, just like, oh, go away, go away, go away, And of course, my husband is like, what? And I'm like, there's something in the room. And of course he's like, no, there isn't, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I got to go to the bathroom. And I need you to go with me. So it was just crazy. It's been crazy. So anyway, yeah, that was just another incident that's happened to me. And like I said, I don't know what it is about me having all these things happening to me, but it happens a lot. And but anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go. That was just another crazy incident that happened to me, and hope you enjoyed it, and I hope everybody's safe, and all that good stuff, and I hope y'all are taking care of yourselves. Anyway, I will talk to y'all later, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you later. Bye. Peace.